I don't even know if I look good right now, but okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I made this channel for a reason a while ago. Two reasons. I love to talk. I just love to talk. I just love to rant, tell stories, things that happened to me, or I don't know. I love to talk. I love giving advice, even though my life is not really the best. If I can give advice, I would, because life experiences makes you learn things the hard way. So, um, I'm gonna just take this thing in my hand while I'm talking because I am very awkward sometimes. Um, my channel is called LaurenTalks. That's because I just love talking, speaking, and sometimes I just want to say something to the camera. You know, sometimes you just want to let go of some thoughts that you have. And today it's a day like this. Yeah. I set up my tripod. I see myself in the mirror, so I can look and see if I am the right way in the camera. So if you see me look that way, it's because I'm looking in the mirror, and that way because I'm looking outside. I have my curtains open, so will have good lighting. I'm sitting on a bench. How do you say? I don't know how you say this, but I'm sitting right now. I love doing it like this because it feels more personal. I don't know. Um, I wanted to tell something. This, I am turning, first thing first, I am turning 25 this year. Guys, one thing that I want to tell you is get your life together when you can. Why am I telling this? I am turning 25 this year. And here in Holland, we have our college is like HBO. That's how we call it. College is HBO, and you have like something between high school and college. I don't know how you guys call it, but we call it MBO. Um, After high school, I went to MBO, and I did a couple of years studying things. First time I studied uh like manicure and pedicure. People do like the faces. I don't know how you call it. They do nails and your feet, like mani and patties. And I did that for half a year and I stopped. That's because I didn't have the money to buy all the equipment. And it was not that interesting that I thought that it was. I love doing that kind of things that when I was younger, but at a certain moment I realized I don't think that I will be able to do this like on a long term and or life term, because when you start something, if you're getting a job, most of it you will do it the rest of your life. You can always switch. There are people that switch like at the age of 40, maybe later, but I don't want to be that person that when I can do it, I will switch eventually maybe, but I want to do something that I like, that I really, really like to do. So I did that for half a year and I stopped. Then I did pedagogiek. It's like child for childcare. Like when you go to like how do you say that? You have like after school care for little children and stuff. So I could also do that. I was studying something like that and I realized I don't like kids. So in that year I did that 2 years. The first year I did the year and I didn't have books. I didn't realize then yet that I didn't like that. I did it for a year and after that year, because I didn't have my books and stuff, I could not always learn. I still didn't have the money because my parents weren't wealthy enough to buy me books, and I had to do my year again. And when I did the year again, I got in some situations that I had to quit school. I didn't. First thing, I didn't like the study that I did. And second thing, there were things in my life that was like I couldn't focus, so I stopped school. I was living that time. I was living at home that time, and what happened that year? That was. I think that was the year that I had problems at home with my dad, and I had to get out of house. I was searching for another house because situations, and in that year I set 1 year home after that. So let me count. It was like almost 3 years passed by. Um, Here in the Netherlands, you have like 5 years to do your study. 5 years? Is it 5 or 10 years? I don't remember. And then you will have to start paying back. So I set home another year. That was 3 years. Count 2 years of the child thing study. Not even a year of the one that's three. Sitting home 4. The 5th year, I started to do a cooking study for chef, and I really liked that. The first year I was doing good, my grades were good, but I didn't have a place to do my internship, so uh, they put me back a year. Count that 5 years. Um, the second year, I did the same study again. I um, I did everything good. I went to my I'm doing my internship, and when I got there again, I put myself in some troubles. That's one. So one, I didn't have the focus to study, and two, I got homesick. Can you believe that I got homesick? I got homesick. I was living here because the year before that I got this home, so where I'm living now, because I had to get out of my parents' house. My father gave me like 3 months. He's not even 3 months. I was looking for a home when I turned 18, and for you to get a home, you have to keep applying, and you have to like search for every week. You have to search for a house, and if they give you somewhere that you a house to go look at, you have to go look at it, because if you don't have the chance to get a home. So you have to do it even if you don't like the house. I had a person in my life that in that year that helped me searching for a home, and I got a home in 1 year. I turned 19. I did it when I was 18 and a half, I think. And in 1 year, I got a home. 1 year. And I remember in January, my dad told me, I give you 3 or 2 months. I don't remember. He said till March. So 3. Not even 3, 2. January, February, March. 2 months. March, I want you to get out of my house. So I am a person, if you tell me to do something and you want to play like the bad person, I will show you that I can do it. And I got my house in January. So I was so happy. That was the stress that was out of my shoulder. I got this house. But when I got here and I did my school, I got homesick because I was going 5 days a week through the weekend. So I had 2 days, like most of the times I was Tuesday, Wednesday at home, and then the other days of the week I was somewhere else, like 3 hours from here. No, not three, 2 hours from here. And I got homesick because I finally had my house where I could like sleep alone and have my own rules and stuff. And then you get there and you have to share the house with like 5 other students that are doing an internship there. And most of them, they don't like cleaning, so you if you are a person that likes a clean house, you have to do it by your own. Some of them don't cook, so and when you I am at home here with Kevin, and he cooks a lot. He cooks more than me. That's really bad. But okay, we switch. So if you have to go on internship and you have to cook, and sometimes you don't want to cook, you have to buy food every time, and sometimes it's just not your thing. The people around you are sometimes stressful, and I had to wake up every day. I started at 7. I think I started at 7 a.m. and all of them were like starting 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Is it a.m.? I don't remember if it's a.m. but 12, and they all could like sleep till 11, and I have to wake up at 6, and they were partying in the house and drinking, and some people even be throwing up. And I had a roommate that will always would enter in and go out, and I was just I just can't. I couldn't stay there. I missed my house, so I got back home. That's a little story of my internship. I got home, and back home, and then because I didn't finish my internship, I had to stop. So that was 5 years, if I counted right, 5 years or 6 years thrown away. When I stopped this school, I stayed home. I had more times that I stayed home, but I don't. It's 2019 right now. I stopped school. I finished my high school at 2010, so I'm at 9 years now. 9 years of just starting and stopping school and just doing nothing with my life. I work right now. I do cleaning. If you didn't know that, I'm sharing this right now. I don't work full time. I work part time. Um, because when you do cleaning, it's like very difficult to get a full time job. They will not give you like at one place 8 hours. They will give you like 2 hours at one place, 2 3 hours in another place, and that's how I do it. I work in the morning, I work in the evening, and it's very hard sometimes, and it takes a lot of energy because you are all the day. I am like 13 hours a day busy. I get home for like 5 hours when I'm done working in the morning, but if I go back to sleep, most of the times I will be very tired. So if I stay awake, like today I stayed awake, I had to go work somewhere else, but I stayed awake. Um, Sometimes I just don't want to do anything because I just feel like, so your days go by so fast, and you didn't even make a lot of money. So I really want another job, but I'm working on it. I want something that I'm working on, and I'm like, I hear so many people say, finish your school is very important. It is very important if you want to live like a good life. If you don't want to be the person that struggles with, especially with money, I would really encourage you to finish your school. So for all the little kids that are watching me, kids like 10 years, 15 years, please go to school. Don't do like me and skip school, and just don't do it, and choose wisely what you want to study, because now everything is turned into loans. When I was going to school, you didn't have to pay back student loans if you finished your school, but now if you go to school, you have to just pay everything back. um so because I didn't finish my school, and I have 1 more year, so if I say I go back this year, and I finish my school, I don't have to pay everything back, because I remember I loan money, but um There's like a gift. It's like a gift if you finish your school in 10 years. I don't know if I'm still in that thing. I have to search. I have to look if that's still a thing. But everything is a loan, so I can still go back to school this year if I want. But I don't know if I want to. So choose wisely because you have to pay back a lot of money. It's not like in America. America's more like here. That's why the children in America are like really doing their best when they go to college because that's a lot of money you have to pay back. So my advice in this video, that's why I'm making this video, is to please go to school, do what you really want to do and like to do. Don't do it for the money, because if you do it for the money, most of the times you will not have fun in what you're doing, and you will probably quit. So do what you like, and I say focus on the things that you really like. Don't focus on the money. Even though money is important in these days and very people are like money hungry, don't go after the money, please. Just do what you like, and focus on school. Don't let like relationships change your path, because that's what happened to me. Relationships, bad relationships, I got stuck in bad relationships that just took my focus away of studying and school. Just be the child that really thinks of his future, because it's very important. And you will regret if you don't finish your school. Believe me, you will regret. People always say that you have to finish your school because it's very important. If you don't like studying that long, just go to MBO here in Netherlands. Just do like a 4-year course. You don't have to go to university if you don't really want to, because you can still get a good job with the MBO diploma certificate. I don't know how you call it here in the Netherlands. Because there are people that are going to university and still don't get a job because they have to have like life experience at internship or experience at a certain job, and not because they have that certificate in their hands they can get that job. You have to have like you have to like have experience. I don't know why you study all these years and you still have to have sort of experience to get the job, but I don't get it. But just do what you like. If you don't like to study, just do 1 or 2 things that you will have your diploma, your certificate. Go for it and make it the best thing that you could ever do. I want to do something right now, and I might go back to school, or I might do like a 1-year program. I think I will do that, but I have to put money aside first. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to say, because life is too short. It's really too short. I have a desire to start traveling, and I don't have the money because I don't work. You know how hard it is? I work, but I don't work enough to. If I had a normal job, I would have the money to go on vacation in 4 months. But because I don't, I have to like work hard for almost a year to go one time on a good vacation of 2 weeks. That's not normal. So I tell you guys, please go to school, do whatever you want to do and like to do. Finish it. Am I still filming? I hope so, because okay. Finish it and just develop yourself in the things that you're good in. I'm starting to do it now. Things are starting to change in my life, and I noticed that I really want to go for goals right now. I'm getting too old for just to sit at home and do cleaning as a job. I realized that at 24 years old. I am not a YouTuber. I make videos, but I am not like Superwoman, Enzo Knol, Logan Paul. These people have like 10 million subscribers. They make money off their merch. So I cannot live that celebrity life. I have to work hard, and please don't let media think that it's normal to have like so many subscribers and make money of it, because it's not true. It's not that easy. These people have been on these platforms for 10, 15 years to get to where they are right now. So remember, if you want to do that, go do it, but study, please. And just get your certificate and do what you love to do. But remember, this world, uh, it doesn't just throw things in your arms. You have to work hard for it. And that's what I realize right now. I always had people um, being there for me and giving me stuff. I actually had people that this house I got because someone was looking for me because I didn't buy myself. That's what I realized. My job is because I knew somebody that worked in cleaning. So I never did something on my own. I always had people around me that did things for me or helped me to get to a certain point. And now that I'm 24 years old, I'm doing a lot of things alone. I'm learning a lot of things alone. And sometimes it's hard because I always had people helping me and now I have to do all things on my own. I want to start something and I have to actually do it on my own because I have people helping me. I have Kevin that is helping me, but if I want to get where I want to be, I actually have to do things on my own. So, yeah, life is not like flowers and the senses of perfumes. You have to really work very hard to get where you want to be. So, guys, children, kids, youth, teenagers, please get your life in order before you get like 25. It will be so much easier, believe me. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I don't know how long this video is. It's probably like 20 minutes or something. I am trying to finish this before I stop filming. If you didn't notice, I can finish this in like 2 minutes if I'm really focused on what I'm doing. Um, that's one thing I can. Finish a Rubik's Cube. Oh Lord. I can finish a Rubik's Cube. That's the only thing I can. I am doing things that I like right now. Hello. But, yeah, guys. Get your life together, please. I'm 24. I am struggling sometimes. And I'm sometimes so tired of life because I didn't get my life together before being 30. I have like 6 years before. 5.5 years before I get to 30. I really need to get my life together. So guys, yeah, I really encourage you guys to get your life together. Study, work hard, stop focusing on boyfriends. That was the biggest mistake that I ever made, focusing on men instead of myself. It can mess your life up really, really, really bad. So please focus on school. Focus on creating your own brand, yourself. That means yourself. If you are a believer, I am a believer. That's one thing that I am really getting back to because I was going to church, but I didn't really have my spiritual life together, and that's something that I'm working on and letting God just do His thing. And if you are a believer, focus on God. It's very important because I realized that I realized something as a believer that when you get to a certain point with God, you cannot wake up without saying thank you and pray. You cannot have one day without talking to Him, without reading at least one chapter in your Bible, because when storms and trouble come your way, it will kick you in the it will kick you in places that you don't want to be kicked. So if you are a believer, I really encourage you to pray. Take time to get into it in the Word of God and get time to pray and talk to God because um, right now I realize God is my happiness because if I don't talk to Him, I feel so bad. I feel sad. I feel emotional. I feel all types of ways that I'm not supposed to be feeling. I'm almost done. I'm talking too much. I really talk too much. Yeah. So devote yourself. Is that how you say it? Devotion. Just take time. Take time with God. It's very important. Believe me. It is very, very important. I'm almost done. Yeah. So that's what I had to say for today. I think this video is very long, but I don't care. It was just me. My video was so long that my oh Lord, my alarm was going off. So yeah, that's what all I had to say for today, and I hope you liked it and you're taking this serious, because life is serious. It is, and we need to take it serious. Stop making jokes. Stop joking around with your life, because it can cost you literally your life. It can cost you your happiness. It can cost a lot of things. So really think about what I just told you, and really again focus on the things that are good and not bad, because this world is full of bad things. And focus on what makes you happy. And please don't be influenced by the world, because it will only distract you from where you need to go. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Maybe a little serious, maybe too much, but hey, I made this channel to talk. To vlog, that's the first thing, and to talk. That's why I called LaurenTalks. Talking, story times. I will do this more often, because I think it's very important to do this. Not only like I like advising and stories, but just ranting. Sometimes you just have to rant, because I am just talking to you guys through a camera, and I love doing it, so why not? So guys, if you like this video, thumbs up it. Don't forget to subscribe in the corner right down here. If I'm not wrong, if it's red, you didn't subscribe. Hit the bell icon, so when you get on YouTube, you will get a notification that I load up something, a video. And if you have something to tell me, Lisana, don't tell me that I pronounced something wrong. Okay, thank you. If you have something to say, you can comment below. And I'm still working on my English, so people excuse me if I said something wrong or I didn't pronounce the word good or anything like that. But I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Guys, I love you. I see you the next time that have something to tell, or my vlog. I don't know. You guys know I will just upload, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!